very important. We cannot talk about anybody anymore. We have to invent ourselves. We have to find creative solutions for everybody who is so piss poor weak that we cannot say names, we cannot say channel names. Everybody is suing the living daylight out of each other. And to be quite honest, I'm not here for that. Hello, good evening. It is so nice to see you. Is it nice that I am back? I don't know. We have to figure that shit out, don't we? Hello, first of all, dear Ruth and dear Gatter. Hi. Let's see, maybe some people will join us because for the very simple reason, I don't know if you have noticed, how can I put it? I was really not very present on the YouTubes. No, I really wasn't. And then I checked my channel and I realized that my last live stream was 11 months ago. My last live stream was 11 months ago. And I understand totally when you look at the audience, nowadays they are very critical. The audience became very, very, very critical. So so I have to basically prove myself and put out content more. I have to go live more. And with more, I mean just do it and being back. I know. Metallica Mom, 11 months. We cannot talk about anybody. So let me start off. A few things have changed when I compare now to 11 months ago, thank God. First of all, thank you, dear Ruth. Oh, does this still work? Yes, it does. And Ruth, they're still with me, of course. This would not be the real crochetter if I have not my willies here, you know? First of all, I think which is important is I got a technical upgrade, my next one, and I now have an external microphone. How could that happen? So I have to ask you in typical or untypical Angry Pistachio / Peanut style, how do I sound? Can you all good hear me? Is the music in the background too loud? Is it too quiet? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? I need a little bit of a feedback now from you. Thank you, Metallica, because this is the thing. We are not doing upgrades unless we really have an upgrade. I mean, a substantially better something. Balance is good. We hear you. But Geta, why the tears? Geta, why the tears? Why? Because you can hear me. Okay, maybe it doesn't. So to everybody here in stream or maybe later watching the replay, I drink to us, to a little reunion here. And cheers, first of all, cheers to that, because you all know I will be start babbling at some point, because it would not be the real crochetter if I would not be babbling. Cheers, 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 cheers. No names, guys, no names. Okay, cheers. So, the question is, why am I coming back now? What has motivated me to come actually back and now basically after 11 months, I think it's fair to say, a restart is a very, very, very good formulation. So what has changed? Oh, and speaking of Angry Pistachio / Peanut, please, girl, if somebody maybe tell her or she will not watch. But maybe somebody can tell her, Peanut, please, please, don't talk about anybody. Please, don't tell your audience that it cost you $350 every month just to go live. Stop that. Stop that immediately. This is such a bold-faced lie, because I am watching here my Peanut here and there. Everybody knows this. She is my favorite whiskey voice. And she has some Miley Cyrus in her voice, when she speaks, of course, only. And and there is nothing has improved or nothing is now worse. Please don't tell your audience that. Don't do that. Please, 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 please stop that. Stop that. Nobody pays $350 a month just for the capability of going live. What is this bullshit? Stop that. Please stop that. Yeah, that was that was on my chest. I had to get rid of it. So that was this. Now, again, why am I coming back now and revamping, not really revamping, but restarting my channel? Because now, in the moment, I have a little bit more time. That is basically all it is. And I bet the eagle eyes under you have already noticed that maybe there's something with my speech impediment or with my speech in general that has changed. This is a very easy answer, because I get my teeth redone. And with that I mean all of them. Oh, Ruth, thank you so much. And look who's... Well, fuck me sideways and call me left. Look who's back. Nikki Hansen, welcome back. Welcome back. And thank you, dear Ruth, for the super sticker. The super sticker. When I talk slowly, or depends on where the S is in combination with vocals and consonants, it can be very much a challenge. And T-Girl, hello! Yeah, I think if you like me for whatever reason, get used to it, because I am back. I am back for good, because now I have the time, because of my teeth. I can only work very limited jobs in the moment, and with that I mean I can work in a sound studio, I can do voiceovers, I can teach, and this is basically it. Because again, I get oh, thank you, Metallica, but Metallica, these are temporaries. All of it is temporaries, and I'm not wearing in the moment my bottom temporaries, because when I put them in, I have an amazing smile, but I cannot talk at all, because I have temporaries glued in on the top and on the bottom in the front, and then I have the clip-in temporaries for the top and the bottom, which means I have a plate on the top and on the bottom. And this fucks up my speech completely. Which does not matter in the sound studio, because I can take the top and the bottom I can take out, except the one that are glued in the front, and so that my plates have something to hang on to. Because in the sound studio, nobody cares if I wear teeth or don't, and I sound much better without anything. There's simply too much going on in my life, in my mouth, and in my life. No, in my mouth is simply going too much on. I have a fairly big tongue, and when I wear the plates, top and bottom, my tongue does not know where to go. Besides, I need for a really nice, clear S, I need a little bit more the usual space that you have, where I can put the air through. And I don't have that in the moment. And the whole thing started in September. The renovation of my mouth started in September last year. And it will continue until June, July, if I'm lucky and if everything is going on according to plan. As we know, there's a lot of healing in between. There are bone grafts, there are implants and all that shit. And it really just simply takes the time. T-Girl, the funny that you ask. Anna Nicole, it's you. It's only you. Oh, now I can say it and don't have to write it anymore. Welcome, Anna. Thank you for coming and joining. Not joining. Thank you for coming in. Okay, my teeth. I will make in the future. I think it makes sense after everything is done that I then make a dedicated video about the whole process because it's a lot. What I can say, yes, you see, there's a popcorn bucket. Is it an Alien Romulus popcorn bucket? Hell yes, it is an Alien Romulus popcorn bucket. And thank you very much, dear Clara, for that popcorn bucket. And there's a little story that goes with it. Back to the teeth. Yeah, I will make a dedicated video because we have to edit a lot because there's a lot of blood. And I cannot show this because, funny enough, my channel is not verified by YouTube as a medical or doctor channel or something like this. So, yeah, there's a lot that I cannot show because, again, of the blood and open wounds and shit. Back to your question, if... oh, Metallica price, yes. 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 We cannot say any names, guys. They're all listening. All two of them, all three of them are listening. Where was I? My teeth. Something with my teeth. Oh yeah, did it hurt? The funny thing is, every time Mr. Doctor is doing something in my mouth, it never hurts. Never. Because I get injected to the gods and back. I don't feel pain in any way, shape, or form. Well, when the anesthesia is leaving my body, that is a very, very different story. And you can see I have a little bit still of a hamster face, as if I am storing here nuts, because my last appointment was on the 12th, and I am still a little bit swollen down here, but I look almost like a human again. And this is why I have waited a week longer to go live, because everything was blue and purple and green here on the side down to here. And I was sitting here with my cool pack like an angry teenager, not capable of really talking a lot. Because also I could not open my jaw after the last procedure on the 12th. The pain here was a lot because I had to open my mouth very, very, very wide. And that was quite something. But I go through the whole journey with you guys. From the journey from September to June, July, if everything is going according to plan, in a dedicated video. And then I can show you maybe an X-ray and a few pictures and how everything was done. Because the short version is my chemo teeth have catched up with me in an epic, destructive way. Within 1 year, basically, this is the short story. Within 1 year, everything went to hell. And the year before that, I had a cyst in my upper jaw, and this needed to be removed. For this, the doctor, another doctor, had to remove everything that was up here, so he has a good entrance area for the cyst. And with that, he was starting a chain reaction, combined with the chemo teeth. It was not pretty. No, it was not pretty in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know, for everybody, Clara can relate, I know, for everybody who had chemo teeth or maybe has them in the moment, this shit hurts when they are getting so sensitive for the slightest wind that is entering your mouth, when it is this little bit too when you are eating or drinking, when it's a little bit too cold, a little bit too hot, and then your teeth are starting to get transparent, and then they cannot hold a bridge or a crown that I had before. So the short story is really take everything out and bring in the new, because it was that time. I tried to cover a little bit before that, but there was someday a point where I really woke up at night and I was in such pain, and I was going to the bathroom, looking into the mirror, and I said, no, that's it. I'm not willing to take any more pain medication, and let's get this shit show on the road. Oh yes, I remember, Clara, I remember. I will show this one picture where suddenly, that I showed you, where suddenly a little square piece was breaking out of my front tooth. A little square for no reason, but it was so prominent at the front, it was not really funny. Thank you, Tigger. It was quite something when the first thing was done and I got my first set of temporaries, and I had, again, a full mouth. A full set, and they looked good. Even though the medical reasons are that high that I had to do it, and the cosmetic part or the beautifying part was a really big extra at the end, because when I saw it in the mirror, you know these videos on YouTube or on Makeover, the Swan, when people are getting new teeth and they look into the mirror for the first time and they basically start bawling their eyes out. And I felt very much that way, and I really could relate a lot. Another thing that I did, a little bit of housework on my channel will also happen. Have I said everything about the teeth for the moment? Yes, I think so. And I you know me, I'm always rewatching my streams, so I will listen on if it's bearable for the audience with my lisp, and not, is it a lisp or whatever it is, my speech impairment. Well, I don't know. Don't question me, and don't talk to anybody. Don't say any names. Don't do that. Oh, thank you very much, Ruth. It will turn out great. So far, I really don't have anything major to complain about the whole process. It is really the healing in between, when you have to wait here 6 weeks or 4 months. I never liked that word, month. I never liked it. Yeah, I drink to that. Okay, back to my channel. What is happening with my channel? I have a little bit redesigned thanks to Mr. Editor. Thank you very much, Mr. Editor. It is very much appreciated. And we will continue to work on that. And there are a few videos that I will private, not because of controversial content or that I have said anything. I will talk about it when it is the time. Basically, here are the things that are remaining. Of course, Willie. Of course, he will stay with me forever. He is my little right hand on my channel, and I'm very proud of him. He will stay. I will do here and there a new cooking videos. I will of course record new songs which is also a little bit of a challenge. I wanted to record in the past, Ask Mr. Editor. I wanted to record so much, but I was so insecure with my slurring. So we have to find a way that I record something and then maybe put just a literal video on top of it or something. Oh, Tigor, stop it. No, that's very nice of you to say. And if I really listen to it and I will not hear major things, I'm very, very, very happy with it. I really am. But you're right. You're totally right. I am my worst critic. Don't forget, as an actor and singer, my mouth is a big part of my moneymaker. You know. Cheers. Cheers. So I will definitely record stuff again, music, and I hear cooking here and there. And then there is a big topic. It's a little series. I will make a little extra folder, and these will be pre-recorded videos with the topic mental health. And now I know you're all screaming and laughing. Not another one who wants to talk about his mental health. No. It's not about my mental health. It's about everybody's mental health. And I will show you ways how I have learned over years from different people learning how to cope. And I think this will be a nice addition, especially in our little corner of YouTube, that people, if they really want to improve their mental health and will work on the symptoms, I think this can be a very, very valuable series where you can pick different coping, where you can pick out of from different coping skills, 1 or 2, and really work with them and look what happens. There's no risks are involved there, except the risk that you are stupid and not even try it. But here's the thing with the word trying. How has the word trying ever worked for Amberlynn Reed or Foodie Beauty? Oh, we can try a new way. I'm trying a new diet. I will try a new lifestyle change. It has never ever worked. And don't forget, we cannot say names. We cannot talk about anybody. This is really a thing. When you want to try to quit smoking, it will not happen. When you, an alcoholic, you try to quit drinking, it will never happen. If I'm trying to hit a high G sharp, it will never happen. Everybody cannot try. If we really want to change something in our lives in general, we have to actually do it. And I want at least give this knowledge about learning how to cope with different skills to my audience or whoever is maybe in need on learning how to cope. Yeah. And I think for the moment, this is also everything I can say to this. So if you are suddenly seeing videos on my channel, learning how to cope, this will be a little series. I make an extra folder on my channel and then you can go there. There will be an introduction video to these skills and why they actually work. And then single episodes that I can pre-record with every episode dedicated to a certain skill that you can learn at home. And you basically don't need much for, it's not a prop show. There are skills where you don't need anything except your own body. And no, I'm not talking about meditation. There are already thousands of videos about meditation here on YouTube. But these coping skills, this is a special little thing where you can learn how to concentrate, how to focus on a special task, and where when you have mental health problems already, and you, for example, you have you are very close to a panic attack or you have very high anxiety, these skills actually help you bring that shit 1, 2, 3 levels down. And then you can start to cope with it. It will never be helpful as medication and therapy. But it is something that you can do all by yourself and have hopefully a great experience. Yes, T. There's no try, there's only do. Yoda has a lot of great quotes. He really has. And of course, because I am the real crochetter, I will also go deeper, not deeper. I will introduce more crochet or crafting or whatever the fuck creative stuff I'm doing here and simply show to you. There is not always a tutorial. This is just simple stuff that I want to show that, not to brag, that I just want to share with you guys. Because I have a lot of time in the moment. Yes. This will hopefully change in June, July, when then my teeth are out. Yeah. So this is basically what the future holds for you if you decide to stay with me. Anna, I'm not judging you at all. I will not quit smoking. I will not even try. Because it will not work with trying. My singing professor back in the day in the university, she always said, you know, Karsten, one day you will wake up and suddenly you don't need it anymore. I wait for this day for a really fairly long time. But I'm 53. Maybe this day will come next week, next year, or with 63. I don't know. Oh, thank you very much, Ruth. And don't forget, Anna. It's you. It's always you. I have to learn the fucking lyrics. Yes. And this is basically, or not basically, this is... Oh no, I forgot one thing. And I work on a very interesting video or live stream. I'm not sure how, in which format I would present this to you, but I think a lot of people will like this topic. AI phone calls. Especially a very certain AI phone call from the year 2024. I'm simply waiting for one email where I get or expect confirmation on a certain little topic of this whole AI phone calls. I want to share with you what is actually possible with AI phone calls in 2025. And I think a few people will really not like this. But unfortunately, it is what it is. And I need to speak about it because I made for myself the decision that I will only speak about shit that I really can talk about. Because I know stuff. I know things. I don't want to end up like so many others who are always saying something really drastic or weird and then end it with whatever, in my opinion. Allegedly. I wanted to talk to my audience and to you guys in a way where I can say, yes, it is so and so because. And I want to separate myself with this. I mean, I was never really, for example, a part of Girl World. I stepped my foot in there, I made my infected pupa calzone, or I made a cute song in the past, but I never made really reaction channel worthy content, and I will keep it this way. Because in my opinion, this Girl World reaction channel bullshit is the laziest form of content. And I am not into lazy. I like to put a little bit of work in it. And yes, Clara, AI phone calls, especially one from 2024. Guys, we cannot say any names. We cannot do that. We are all watched. We have cameras. We have to be paranoid. No, stop it. It's not that deep, except when some people make the decision to go real life. For example, with AI phone calls. Then there's little Crocheter here who has something to say and no one cares. Well, at least I got it out of my system. And this is basically it for the moment. I'm so happy that Mr. Microphone is apparently doing a good job. Of course, I will make my last decision on that topic when... Clara, I know I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know. iPhone control? Yeah, I will rewatch this. This was also not only a reintroduction to myself and to my channel, this was also a great sound check. And yes, I see you all very, very soon. I have to meet with Mr. Editor, and then I can start all the stuff that is already scripted and written down that we only have to film, and then with less effort, just put it out there to the audience, or that I can do where I don't need Mr. Editor at all. That would be amazing. So expect a lot of creativity, a lot of me, and I hope we all enjoy each other's company. And thank you very, very much, everybody who have stuck by me for this long time, this long break that I had. And I see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.